Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction to a trailer. Again, this is to a series trailer for Amazon Prime. Before I continue, however, a quick reminder that the fundraiser continues. For those of you unaware, I am a disabled individual, and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything regarding my scooter. They view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Therefore, I'm reaching out to you guys, my YouTube community, for your assistance. Below the title of this video in the description, you'll find a Spot Fund account link. It's actually linked there as well as in a separate section all its own below that, and below the information pertaining to this particular original Amazon exclusive series. And the reason for this fundraiser is that my scooter is my only means of independence in my life. It is something I use day in, day out, from morning to night. And without my scooter, I am a fish out of water. I am unable to walk whatsoever. I'm unable to use any other type of scooter. And because I have only use of one hand, I'm not able to use a standard wheelchair. And I have actually tried uh, standard wheelchairs that have a dual system where you can activate both sides via one side, but that hasn't worked for me at all. So I know what I can and can't use, and unfortunately, this is all I can use, and I have to keep it lasting. And that means continued upkeep, parts being replaced on a steady basis as they malfunction or show wear and tear excessively, and they do. And I need to make sure I have the parts on hand to replace ASAP so that my scooter does not malfunction and I'm left reliant on people 24/7 for my everyday life needs. And I pride myself on my independence, and I like the fact that my life, I live my life as independent as possible with as little assistance as I can. So, with all that stated, please do what you can for the Spot Fund account. I mean, all help is welcome and needed. I may be readjusting things very soon. My wheelchair van has also failed, and I don't need my scooter to fail on top of the wheelchair van failing. And it's a fear I have now. So I'm pondering some reassessments with the fundraiser and possibly uh, rephrasing, restaging, and I have some ideas for that. But the current time, my goal is to get the parts needed to keep this going. And as stated, any and all help is welcome. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, as well as those who plan on it. Your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. And those of you who know me personally and have contributed, you know how much your donations have meant and how much of a difference they've made in my life. So thank you all. I love you all. So we have a brand new trailer dropped today on March 7th, 2024. And this is for the Fallout Amazon Prime series. Now, for those of you unaware, Fallout is a popular video game franchise, and it's a incredible series of video games. Each game has its own storyline, and you could do so many different choices, so many different things in the context of this game. It's not just go here, do this, do that, the game's over. You have choices, and It's like life. And that's what makes the game so immersive. And the show is based on the game. And I'm really excited for this show. I have been since it was announced and since Set Photos started the league some time ago, even before it was confirmed. And I was hopeful at that point, but now we have another trailer. We had one a few months ago, and I'm excited to refer to a first reaction to this trailer. But I'll be back after this with my assessment of the trailer, my thoughts, my hopes, dreams, whatever. But as always, the trailer will be linked below in the event that this video is blocked. Um, I don't foresee that being an issue, as they do want as much exposure as possible, and they do want to see people's feedback on this. So leave your feedback on this trailer in the description, in the comment section rather, below, and it would definitely be appreciated. I will give my feedback, however, after we watch this trailer. Make sure to click the direct link below to watch for yourself as well.
Hello there. I'm here to show you a wonderful place. A veritable Camelot, the nuclear age. Not made by God Almighty, but the working man. You can be a hero by purchasing a residence in a Vault-Tec vault today. Because if the worst should happen tomorrow, the world is going to need you to build a better day after.
The mission of the vaults should be important to everyone. To come up to the surface one day and restart civilization. Can you tell me what's happened in the last 200 years?
Holy shit. You're an actual vault dweller.
I am.
I thought all you dipshits were dead.
What you're doing is insane.
I don't set the world.
It isn't like the vault out there. It's big.
Higher. I just want to start.
I've had a rough week. Practically every person I've met up here has tried to kill me.
I'm simply going to harvest your organs.
You need to go home. You come from a world of rules, of laws. You should not be alone.
Why did you join the Brotherhood?
To hurt the people who hurt me?
People are going to come after you.
Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty. Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs. Look out at this wasteland. Looks like chaos, but there's always somebody behind the wheel.
Everyone wants to save the world, they just disagree on how.
There you are, you little killer.
So there you have the newest trailer for the Fallout series, premiering on Amazon Prime on April 11th, 2024. And it says in the description that all episodes will be available on that date, which I'm really happy about. Because typically on Amazon we have to wait a week or so between episodes. Sometimes they'll drop 1 or 2 episodes, sometimes 3 on the initial premiere date. But we're getting all of them, it looks like, on the April 11th, which will be exciting. Now, like I said, I've only played Fallout 4 thus far. However, I do have knowledge about Fallout New Vegas, as well as some of Fallout 3 and 1 and 2. And this show looks to be really on par and with the series of games, and I think it's going to be a worthwhile show for anyone, not just fans of the games, but this seems to be a series rather, that is more vast appeal, and it's actually brought to us by the makers of Westworld, a series which I'm currently rewatching. This is my Westworld Season 1 Blu-ray, and I will be doing a comprehensive Westworld review after I've completed watching the series its entirety once again. And I've also have some other series reviews coming up in the very near future, including the OA from Netflix, Once Upon a Time, which is currently featured on Disney Plus, and much more. However, this series, I will be doing a week-to-week, because it's premiering in one day, so I won't watch it all in one day, but I will do a review of the series after I've watched the actual series in its complete form at some point close to the air date itself. Now, it's interesting. There's a lot of real familiar visuals for those of you who have played the game. But as stated, this really looks like it has incredible potential, mass appeal, and basically, if you're not familiar, Fallout, the video game series, takes place in an alternate timeline where after World War II, nuclear power sort of took over to an extreme and became a really successful means of everyone's everyday life. And it ended up being ultimately a detracting factor from that alternate universe. However, it's certainly an interesting concept, and each vault, for those of you unaware as well, had an individual purpose in mind that was sort of kept secret from the vault dwellers themselves. There was always an agenda for each vault, a test that was going on, that was being run by the company Vault-Tec, and they were basically doing experiments in these vaults on these individuals that lived inside the vaults. So, from vault to vault, the experiments was varying, and they were spread across the entire United States. Now, they may delve into them being worldwide as well. I don't really know. From what I know, they are centrally specific to the U.S., but I could be mistaken on that as well. I don't believe that they are, but that's all I know as far as games I've played and things I've seen and etc. But I really like the cast. They look great. It looks very believable. It looks really very grounded in a post-apocalyptic society that has survived. And yeah, I'm excited. So I hope you're excited too. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to know what they are, and I'd love to know what your hopes and aspirations are for this new series on Amazon Prime, Fallout. And Bethesda Studios, the makers of Fallout 3 through Fallout 4 and beyond now, they're directly involved with this. So it is, like I said, it is very much tied to the lore of the games. However, it is a separate entity. It is a separate timeline. It is not anything that we have played in the games as gamers, but it looks fantastic. And I believe Todd Howard has said that it is something completely separate and something that will stand on its own in the Fallout universe and is canon. So that's a good thing as well. So I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I'm really excited, if you couldn't tell. I love post-apocalyptic stuff to begin with, but Fallout is just amazing, and I cannot wait for this series. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to my channel and becoming part of my ever-growing YouTube family. I'd love to have you. I also cover music on here, as if you couldn't guess, for most of my videos, unless you have not checked out my channel, which I urge you all to do. Yeah, I do album reviews, I do reactions to songs, I do lots of different things here. And occasionally I do an update on literature, and there'll be an update coming very soon on the Audible situation with Brandon Sanderson as well, but that will be in a day or so. For the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.